What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for PCC Production Car Challenge in the Renault Clio here at Watkins, Glen. I wasn't expecting very much after the way Ford GT2 went last week with how many Fords we had here at Watkins, but we have 4 Clios here tonight, so it should be a lot of fun. It's myself, the 28 car, 32 car, and 31 car. Should be fun. It is wet. It is lightly wet currently, I believe. Don't know what to do as far as starting tire and how I want to go. It may rain in a little bit, it may not. Just to be safe, I think it's the safer, smarter option to start on the wet tire and go with this. So we're going to see how it goes. Going to punt. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully we can have a decent run and enjoy it. We are definitely slower than the 86s, at least the fast ones, and the Mazdas for sure. So it's going to be a lot of traffic. Chad and Will are in Discord doing various stuff, including N24 prep coming up. So let's hop back in with them and get on the grid and get ready to rock and roll. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
No, you're good, man. You're good. Starting on the wets.
Starting on the wets. Think that's safer. Worst case scenario, I bleed back time, but hopefully it's not so much that in 25 minutes they catch me. I just, surviving the first lap is the key. So
Yeah, I feel like you could survive out there by yourself on dries, but with all the obstacles.
right. And I mean, what are the chances that these other Clios, if they're on dries, are able to survive the first couple laps? So that's what I'm going with here. We'll see.
I'm putting my money on Kevin Went to win your
Justin, I'm
class.
gonna have to watch you on YouTube to figure out how you did such a fast
8.6
lap.
iRating.
Uh,
That's good, man.
Actually, I'm a little bit confused by this in the wet here. My second lap was actually slower. I did literally 3 laps of practice in the wet and then did 2 laps of practice in the dry, and then Casey and I got bored. So, yeah, we're just going to punt.
Your second lap was slower because you overheated your tires on your first lap. I had the same thing.
I didn't think I pushed particularly hard, though. I mean, I basically rolled through the out lap, and first lap was pretty conservative, and didn't use any curbs or anything, and I don't know, but I also suck in the wet, so.
It is not actually that wet, is the thing. Like, it is borderline slick.
Okay, Liam. Stick to the Honda. Liam Loisel.
The spray is deceiving. Are you telling me there are YouTubers in here?
Only in technicality. Oh God, we have a 1 second gap to the 86s. Why?
I am also technically, but definitely not for this car. I make a left guides for the HPD.
I was gonna say, come on, Liam. We met in that supercars race at Daytona, and you've been kicking my ass in the Honda for years. Like, and then you have to come embarrass us here.
Casey, I'll admit I'll go for you this weekend.
Oh, why are they leaving a 1 second gap? Like, that is so scary.
You can also watch this on Twitch in Luca channel.
Why?
Who?
Are you not the leader?
I am the leader, but the 86s were 4 seconds faster than us in Q, and they were leaving a 2 second gap.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the gap to
Y'all
the
should check out
BMWs.
Danny.
No. I'm leaving 6.5 seconds because they were all at least faster than us.
Go, Benjamin, man. No gap. Don't be scared.
Still not confident, but hey.
Come on. Don't be scared.
Should get pretty good fuel mileage in the wet, though, I think, so we'll see.
Just based on the name, I want to watch someone named Danny Donut.
Man, I was having a hard time reading these guys. I had to reset my buttons.
Energy in this lobby right now.
People like to talk a lot, man.
Yeah. That's okay, though. Talking's fun until it gets aggressive and personal. And basically, if you violate my channel rules, you violate iRacing Sporting Code. Alright, I am ready. Let's have some fun, not die. Hopefully. Alright, pace car should be in shortly. Alright, they opened up to a 12-second gap, thankfully.
Can't wait for the day iRacing fixes pacing.
Yeah, it's got to be on the bucket list. I know they're doing all the art rescans and stuff, but I mean, surely it can't be that hard.
It affects so much. Like IMSA, special events,
Right.
PCC.
Yeah, you would think it'd be like level B or C priority, but you know, who knows?
Looks like all the BMWs have made it through the S's. A couple cars got sideways, but shouldn't have any parked cars.
Yeah, not dead is the key.
Let's see how the bus stop goes. I can't believe the community manager picked the hardest version of this track.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That sounds like a personal attack.
Yeah, let's not make it personal, Will.
Oh,
You want a new
know,
CM? I know there are a couple looking for it on the forums, so.
I say we go to Spa every week. Spa over and over again. Only Spa.
Tell
Be
they
the
go,
most popular schedule.
Where the race here?
Atlanta Oval in the old Mustang PCC was fun.
that was so fun. Like, that was actually a perfect track, because, like, the draft was strong, but you could actually pass on the outside, unlike Daytona.
You know, like, it sounds stupid. If the point of PCC is to prepare people for multi-class racing, an oval is almost perfect. You basically, like, have to time your passes. You have plenty of room to do it. Like, if it's about passing a slower class car as the faster class car, or being the slower car holding your line, there is no reason why PCC can't go to one oval a season.
You're right, and holding your line is key. Yeah, that's a
In
good
fact, it's
point.
funny. I won a Mustang race, and I caught like a group of Miatas as I took the checkered. And one of the Miatas I recognized from racing Indy cars, and I so wanted to like get to his bumper and bump draft him, but unfortunately I just couldn't get to him.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I would definitely be a fan of. I'm trying to think of like a good mile-long oval. That's a popular track or free track. Like Classic Phoenix would be awesome. Maybe a little bit too narrow though.
Oh, it looks like Fox is parked
Well, that's
sideways.
unfortunate.
Yeah, I see that.
Little S's. On the grass to the left. Entering onto the track now.
Casey. Poor Casey.
I'm just watching the last place BMW that warn you and stuff. Right?
Oh, I'm good, man. I appreciate it, but they're 9 seconds ahead, so.
It took Casey 12 seconds to get out of the grass.
Yeah. Did he hit something, or did he just spin out on a curb or something?
I missed it by the time they came into the camera shot. They were sideways on the curb. I guess I could go back and watch it.
Don't go in it with
He just doesn't make a lot of solo mistakes, so. Sorry, they. It,
Yeah, that's all good.
them,
Side by side, going into the S's on the inside and just looped it on their own.
damn. There is a puddle there that you can't really tell because it's not that wet, but it is puddle. Almost killed myself in queue, which was sad. One of these days I will have a video where my cough is gone, but that day is not today.
Oh man, no, I keep having a sniffle in my nose and it's annoying. But after the sore throat last week, I'll take it.
Right. I'm finally sleeping well again, so that's a positive. It's only been 2
Yeah.
fucking weeks.
Oh man, don't ever have a kid, dude. That thing really wrecks your sleep.
Whoa.
I won't, thank you.
Oh yeah, my
I love him. It's all good. But literally, since like he started like waking up and stuff, like once he started sleeping through the night, obviously that gave me and my wife more sleep. But I swear I wake up at like 6:30 or 7 every day, no matter what.
Yeah.
And like today, he was in bed at 6:30 in the morning, just going da 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 da. He wasn't like calling for me or anything. He was just making noises. But when my wife goes to work in the morning, she leaves me with the alarm or the monitor. So that's just what I had to wake up to. honestly, this
I'll
is
leave
a
you the right here.
fairly... Oh. Somebody wrecked going into the bus stop.
You see me blinking, Luca?
All things considered, this seems like a fairly...
Yeah, I understand you, Ivan. Carter, if you stick with us, you'll move up towards the back of the
Just
GR
spotted
pack.
bottom split.
If you're battling
I
us,
didn't think
you're
about the
just gonna
fact that
slow
spray
everyone
was a
down.
thing, so I haven't been behind anybody and almost fucked up the bus stop because I couldn't see.
My race is already ruined, but I'll take it, I'm sure.
Whoops. Oh, 86s have all passed the lead Clios that aren't me.
You should see the bumper of this GR86. A screenshot. Some Discord.
I was gonna say as in derogatory.
No, it's a picture. You know that meme picture of the Linus
Zap,
texting
man?
Yeah.
guy?
Zap, man?
It's a picture of him on the bumper. It says bump here for free safety rating. Linus overtake tips.
I think that was netcode.
That's great.
No, man. No, man, I hate you.
Problem is
Watching the
there's.
leader.
Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry. No, you first.
I was just gonna say the problem is there are so many fast corners here that in the wet from wheel drive is just so inferior. We have to be so slow.
Yeah, I'm watching the leader.
I'll leave
of
you
the
guys in
BMW.
entry here to turn 1. I know that you're battling. I'm just chilling. Or not.
Leader of the BMW is just doing running a standard racing line.
I'm running pretty much standard racing line with the exception of this puddle that's right here and right at the entry to the whatever this is
Take
called.
it, Carter, take it.
Just a little bit slippery.
Thank you, Nick.
Dude, Vanessa, you were blinking everywhere. You were like in the sky and the wind and almost right in front of me.
Jeez.
Yeah, you just like appeared inside of me, bro. Yeah, I just had a heart attack.
Go ahead, Tyler. You deserve this one.
Gotta remember to spray, dumbass. You can use your wipers. Oh, rest in peace.
The battle for third is crazy right now.
Come on, keep going, keep going.
In Clio?
A BMW.
Oh. Liam's still winning.
Yeah, he's checked out. You got one lapper in the mix. Looks like with the W battle. Oh, they're all on the same lap. Yeah, third, fourth, and fifth are like all on top of each other. One of them keyed up the mic. Don't know what was being said.
I'm just glad to race with other people and have a calm lobby. That's really all I care about. In practice, we were just messing around, and Casey ran into the back of my left rear like fender, like in the bumper though, and broke my left rear wheel, like my suspension. It was crazy. Like I crashed on the straightaway, and I was like, I don't know what you just did, but I hope no one ever does that to me accidentally.
Isn't that what happened to Nico in the Roval?
Yes, it is. I forgot about that.
We know the weak spot on the Renault.
Yeah, no kidding. Like it was not a light hit, but it wasn't that hard of a hit. It was a 0x. Broke the left rear. I was like, all right.
Hey, Cardi, I left you behind the straight here. I'll go over the right.
This is a great battle here with these.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
There's no way this ends. All of them crossing the finish line.
That crazy?
It's great to watch.
Yeah.
The one and the third in the group seems to be the most consistent, like on their pedals, like based on like just their brake lights and everything. But even he's running so tight with them that as soon as first and second in the group tangle, he's gonna have nowhere to go.
Sure.
I think he was listening to me because he just went wide. As one of them shunted the other, they're still keeping it on track.
Surprised Nick has fallen back that far from Michael and
Try to
Trees.
go by, guys. I'll get over here.
Usually pretty chill, pretty sporty.
Thanks, brother.
Got Tribeca in third in class. Within a shot to win, actually. 1, 2, and 3 in the MX-5s are all in line.
Tribeca. I'm not even sure it's the right guy, honestly. Just how many can there be? Or maybe it's not him.
You know, honestly,
I thought he had another E in his name.
I don't even know anything anymore. It's just a funny joke.
Yeah, right. Well, it does seem to be raining, so I have wetness on the windshield.
Hey, Matthew.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
Bumper said, or
How you doing,
hood
bud?
says full send Sims,
I'm doing good. How are
and
you?
then it says practice makes podium.
Great. Just dandy.
So I think I know why there's
I was
beef.
wondering, so Vanessa was like gone on your screen too, right?
Can't promote to practice.
Yeah, me and my buddy Kevin saw us blinking really bad.
Alright, yeah, 10-4, because, I mean, she just reappeared inside of me and then went into the wall. Like, I had nothing to do. That's kind of hot, to be honest.
This three-way battle is crazy with these
I'm letting
guys.
you guys fight in the VR. Go ahead and go left.
That was the same person that jumped the start and jumped like 8 people.
Yeah, I believe it was.
I think it was a kid with mommy's credit card.
Oh, but their name's Vanessa, though.
Eric, don't call me out like that.
All right, guys. I'm pulling over. Go.
Yeah, I wonder how fast the Clio would be compared to these guys in the dry, because this should be a decent track for us with all the straights, but obviously in the rain it's not it.
Yeah, I would say in the dry that Renault probably hauls here.
Way to go, Ivan. Yeah, you're losing to me, man.
Well, Benjamin kind of deserved it. You can't join me now.
I don't think I would ever be happy to see it raining, but thank God my tires can cool down a little, maybe. Right.
But the
Didn't
leader of the
iRacing
pack,
say
or
that
the
they don't model
BMW
that?
battle, has broken away. But the other two are side by side going through the carousel.
Model what?
How's Casey recovered?
Tires
Not,
cooling when you're
not
going
too
over
well,
water.
actually. I feel like everyone's just doing
They
good.
do model that.
That's good though.
Yeah,
That's def.
if you hunt for water, then you'll
Yeah,
definitely
no, I
have
mean,
cooler
all
tires.
BMWs have survived this far.
No, I know logically.
well,
like
maybe
what's
I'm glad I
happening,
didn't
but
make this
I mean,
race.
I
I
don't think
definitely
iRacing takes that into account. Or maybe that's a tire
Nah,
wear
just
with
kidding.
wet tires.
I think
There's
I did
something that
okay.
they don't support yet with the wet tire model.
They say the box tail model. Brian with.
I think you're thinking of puddles. I don't think they model if you go to a puddle and cools down. But it does cool down. if
Like,
you-
honestly, this
if
is
it's
like
raining.
some, like, iRacing monthly top 10 racing here with these guys.
Copy.
The Mazda definitely doesn't seem to overheat its tires the way it should though, because I did all sorts of running in puddles and my tire temp difference was like 5 degrees.
Yeah, maybe it's an old thing I'm remembering. I don't know if they changed it or not. It sounds like they did.
I'll leave you an entry here, Adolfo.
Whatever iRacing isn't modeling properly must be the reason I'm so slow.
See, and then a race like this
Did all
makes me
three
enjoy
stop
being the
before
PCC
pass.
CM again instead of wanting to like off myself.
Don't check the forums.
Well, these people all actually raced a series, so we're one up there.
Yeah, you can't be in the forums if you're busy racing.
Right. I didn't vote. Why? Because I ran 24 PCCs yesterday.
There's no way these guys finish this race. If they do, they are my heroes.
It's raining pretty good now. Not heavy.
Dude, oh
but
my god. That was literally like dirt track slide job. Wow, this is crazy
It's
racing.
impressive.
I mean, the dude was literally sideways in the wet. Power sliding.
It's supposed to be morning or evening.
Yes.
Yes.
It is sunset.
Oh, he hit him. He hit him.
Hey, touch.
Thank you.
Now this is going to bring the car behind them into the battle. It's back to a three-way.
Good for them.
I could have worded that differently, but it's so good.
Glad to get this done for the week, though. That'll give me some more time to test for Coke 600.
This new BMW that just joined the battle with these two could really ship one of them into the other and steal 2 spots.
Big brain.
They have slowed themselves down so much, but it is so entertaining to watch.
Go ahead, go right in, Norway.
What is my lead? 20 seconds. Should be enough.
That might be a slowdown.
Sorry, I tried to move
Just-
my mic, but I had to shift, so.
Oh, you're good. I just side by side the whole way around the track.
That's impressive.
Oh, he's in the grass. But he, damn, recovers. Dude, this is great racing.
You guys like this time of day and not being able to see the corner entrance?
Kind of like creepy out right now. It's weird.
Honestly, the hardest part about choosing time of day for the series schedule is not knowing what tracks are going to be wet and which ones are going to be dry. It's the worst.
Yeah, I feel like that should be part of the boat. It's weather.
I don't mind the randomness, but if you choose a night week and it's wet, that's just hell.
Does iRacing choose when it's going to be wet or not?
Yes, they do, which is
It's
fine.
just
But
a little too dark for me.
At that point, they should override time of day.
or yeah, that just make them all noon, or just not have your wet weeks fall on there. Like I have no idea how they decided. They probably wouldn't never tell us, but it makes no sense. Definitely popsicle sticks. So you're slightly more wet, I am shit, or I'm losing focus. Maybe all three.
The sim is calling the track very lightly wet. I find that hard to believe.
Well, that
It's
tells
rained
me
for the
that you
last 5
could
minutes.
run slicks. Maybe not in this car though, but probably in the Mazda and the 86 you could run slicks.
Can you put slicks just on the rear of the Clio?
Unfortunately, no, which would be sick, but yeah, get your wet weather turn in and rear tire traction from the slick. Yeah, that'd be great. In real life, do they make you in Road Racing Series put all 4 on if you're going to change tire compound?
Probably
Damn.
nowadays.
You break a little early there, I'm
If
sorry.
some dummy like me thought about mixing and matching. I think it's funny that F1 has a wet tire, but they
Yeah.
never use it. Anytime
Well-
a team puts it on, oh, a BMW spun. That's one of the 3 in the battle.
Like,
Like
it
the same
makes
thing
sense to
Casey
have
did.
it, obviously, not just for safety, but for usability. But the only time it's used is when there's a lot of standing water, which almost never happens and dries up so quickly that they all just go to intermediates immediately.
Yeah.
It's raining at all, it's inters and they all risk death or a red flag, which kind of sucks. But I understand it, but then we need a different tire compound to dry the track slower when it's just wet. Oh, now we got 2 to go because the leader's in a weird spot. Alright, I lie. 24-second lead though, we're doing alright.
Should maybe steal an idea Toyo had with the commercial truck tires. The tread changes, they wear down.
Slicker mediates.
I say some of the teams do that. Intermediate to dry.
Oh, was that Turkey 2020 that Lewis did that and a couple others?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, the one that was always funny to me is when Lewis stayed out and everybody pit.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was what, Hungary?
Yeah. Sucks. I really wanted Vettel to get the win that day, but who won that? Ocon, right?
Yep.
Check the draft deck.
Vettel got disqualified anyway, so.
Yeah. That was the one, yeah, where the first start, Bottas cleared out the entire front of the field.
Bowling. I was so mad about that one.
There were a lot of unforced errors that, yes, I think that Max deserved a title. Yes, I think that Lewis deserved to win the last race and therefore obviously a title. Yes, Mercedes gave away so many points, outsmarting themselves that they shouldn't have been close.
Yeah, you know, that's one of those years we'll probably look back on and think like, that was a phenomenal year. Controversies aside, like
Josh, what you got?
that was probably one of the best years of F1.
Yeah, it's sad that nobody's going to remember it because of the Abu Dhabi finish, but that was probably the best year of F1, just purely battling in my whole life because it was 2 different teams, which doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. The first year I watched every race would have been 2009, which felt weird because it was a new car and everything, so I didn't know fully what to expect going into it.
Braun.
And what Braun did was cool and everything, but as time went on, I felt like 2009 was a great year. 2010 was a phenomenal year. 12 was good. And then for a while there, they were just kind of like all over. Obviously, the year with Lewis battling Nico, that was really good. And then Nico went and retired.
Right.
But then 21 was just on another level. Like that was like, that's almost like generational. You know what I'm saying? That was like the passing of a torch almost. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Great race, guys. That was a ton of fun. Keep props to everybody for keeping it clean there. This is what we needed.
Good race, everyone.
Nice, good
I'm not
restoration
sure
of
that
faith
hit
in
the
PCC.
threshold of fun.
Hey, on-track content, 10 out of 10. Forum content, not so much.
We've become 87s.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean,
Yeah, there's no
Subaru in the
controversy yet. Nobody's been overthrown.
field.
It is a little
I
bit
need
wet
to-
out. Slippery at least.
I need to do some practice in the wet to see how I stack up.
That seems like
pace
survival
wise.
isn't as big of a factor as I thought it would be.
No, I was surprised. Wonder how many splits there were.
There were 85 people, so maybe 3.
Okay, that probably put a good enough split. Just curious the incidents in the lower splits.
Yeah, don't know how many
I don't know what else
Clios
was
and
done there.
BMWs there were in each of
Lap
their
five, I
splits,
think.
but yeah.
Or whatever. It was just a little bit neck.
Oh, well, I'm gonna hop off, man. Now that I've
Yeah,
spoiled your
thanks
whole
for
video
that,
talking about the great
I was pretty
BMW
much
battle.
frustrated
You're
with
great,
this.
brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, no, and I'm gonna keep bugging these guys one-on-one to figure out when their time slots are available.
Yeah,
I
wait a little bit
Go ahead,
before
sir.
things
We should be
start.
okay. I think we should be
I
okay.
mean, I
Like,
would have
my
let the
mindset is I'll
family
probably just be awake
time,
24
no problem.
hours and just fill every possible gap.
Sure.
But if you need to snack somebody,
like everybody else.
let me know. Or
Well, I
should be
will
good.
proceed as if we
Well,
have the
there's
5
always,
plus Steve that I think we
judgment
have, and then
regarding
we'll
risk, and,
we'll punt if
we
that's
just
not the
had really
case.
fast people, and
Okay,
that
cool.
was the
Yeah, no,
race
sorry
that
if I'm
was
kind of
more
useless.
risky
This
than
is all
No,
me.
you're
than
good.
that.
I have dropped the
Only
ball
one.
as well, so it's all good.
Enjoy your evening.
Clearly
All
there.
right, see you, bud.
So. Ivan, you deserve that win. Good job.
I needed that.
Fucking dying. Ugh.
That was so fun. Good job. Good job. Good win.
Don't do that.
Not try. Not trying.
You were there, Benjamin, and there was not
Evening, gentlemen.
Hello, sir.
Barely just killed me there, so I'm the one who
Did
hit the
Supercars go
the
official?
wall after that. So
No.
That was quite the race. Close finish at the front of the 86 pack and the Mazda pack. That's cool. Wow, that's super close for the Mazdas. Casey got back to 6th. Results. 18 iRating, we'll take that. Let's go. Yeah, one car was an 8K. I don't think I can match that. That's crazy, man. 4,200 is the 9 car. All right. I'll be right back. All right. Well, that was good. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. I'm glad we got a wet race in. That was actually a race this time. My previous wet experience in this car was at Summit Point, and it was wet but drying. And the other Clio that I was in with that day, excuse me, hold on. Still dying, apologies. Anyways, the other Clio I was racing with that day ended up disconnecting very early in the race, so I just had a chill fest. But I do think that this car struggles a lot in the wet, pretty much any moisture with the dry tires. So glad we went with wets. It was the right call. Didn't end up having a huge battle. But great to see other Clios out here. I'm glad they were able to come out and hope they enjoyed it. Matthew, Rick, and Kevin, hope they enjoyed it. Hope they'll come back still. Good to see Liam. Congrats to him on the win. Good to see Casey. Congrats to them on, well, I guess they had a pretty rough race actually, but at least rebounded for 6th instead of ending up 9th or whatever. That would have been a disaster. Michael and Nick are regulars in the 86. They're both exceptionally fast. And Luca is very fast as well. So, and Shulov. So we had a nice group of friends, nice group of people that we know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you drop that like, sub down below. Don't want to miss anything else we got coming up from iRacing, Camaro content, track day stuff. Yeah, other racing games we play, etc., etc. Same usual. So tonight, when you're seeing this Wednesday night, whatever that is, the 21st. First of all, it's my parents' anniversary on the 21st. So congrats to them on I'm making a child that coughs a lot. Anyways, congrats to them on the anniversary. Thanks to Will and Chad and Carl for hanging out in chat. And yeah, so tonight, anyways, what I was saying is the Coke 600. I think it's at 9 p.m. Eastern time is the start. I'll probably start a stream a little bit before that. So come on out, watch that tonight. Hang out. It's going to be a long one, probably about 4 hours, 400 laps around Charlotte. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Very excited for that. Hope we can have a little better pace than 35th or wherever we ran last year. So yeah, it should be fun, should be exciting, and we'll see how that goes. So appreciate y'all so much, and that's going to be it. Till next time, as always, all right, bye.